Okay, so we're back, and it's been a long week where we last left everything. Our players were in dire straits as they hacked their way through a lot of folks there. They stumbled across something here in this house, and they found a secret room when Ned had fell back, and Ned called on his buddies to help him, and so our players they hack their way through, and they find themselves that Ned is locked up in some room protecting something. To the right of them, there's a door with the words "danger" scratched across the front of it. But it's a little bit harder to read now because Trix kind of scorched it. Trix also scorched the door that they were barricaded behind, and they can now see Ned. You guys also, just to kind of recap your mind, um, I know that Diego isn't able to see the map with us, but Diego, the cellar where you guys slept, there was a fireplace there, and to the right of the fireplace is a secret door that Ned fell through, so you know where that is. Diego, you know to the far left of the room, there's a staircase leading up. You guys also know that there's 10 beds along the back wall, and close to what would be like bed number one, which would be the furthest away from you, you know that there's a door there as well. It looks to be a secret door in the sense that you can tell that it's like moved stone, and you can see that it was something that was meant to be hidden, but because the bandits came through there, uh, you guys know, you're aware that that door's there, and so as we start, we have our fighter Melanane is still down, and we're really just gonna jump right back into this battle. We were rolling dice all last week, so if you guys enjoy fighting, last week was for you, and we'll see how it turns out this week. Hopefully, you guys can live. I'm not, to be seen here, I guess. Um, so here we go. So at the top, you guys see as all this is going on, and they reveal it. Tricks being on top of one of the beds reaches over, and you see Tricks open this trunk, this below the bed, like just ripping it off, like just almost like superhuman strength, almost just rip the lid off, and she reaches down, um, down into the contents of this box, and she pulls up. You guys can see she pulls up a vial, and she just is. It's interesting because it's just like she does this as an action, just grabs this vial, jumps up, and runs over to Maylene and kneels down, and Maylene just almost barely taking the cork off this vial, shoves it right in your mouth, and you can roll 2d4 plus 2 and take that as healing. And then as soon as she dumps this into your mouth, you guys see Trix scamper off into the other room. So she just grabs this, administers to Maylene, and immediately runs to the door. And that now takes us to Diego. Diego, in front of you, you see Ned standing there. Uh,
Kill him painfully.
and there's not much of a door. There's a couple of little things there, but he's there, and you can tell he's blocking something. You're looking right at him, and you're up.
I want to stab that right through his wormy little heart.
Yeah, and you would get sneak attack because you got allies next to you. Yeah,
Right.
just
Just he's like, you're not gonna get away with this, and I'm just like, we shall see. Hold up Diego's stats. Where's the D20? All
Mullane,
right,
how many
that
points?
is
Okay,
so. It's going to be an 18 to hit with his rapier.
that hits.
All right, and it's 1, 8 plus 3, so that is 8 points of damage, and um, I'll do a second attack without my bonus,
Okay.
without my modifier for my bonus action. And that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Hits. And that is going to be another 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Ned.
So Ned, when you saw him, he was sort of, of full health, and you just go, just like almost like he doesn't even have a chance to speak, just and he kind of leaps forward and kind of coughing some blood out, and you can tell that he is
Dying.
extremely, yeah, extremely not happy with what you did there. And Hildar, you are right next to uh, Ned, and Diego is next to you. You would be able to get your sneak attack because you're
I'm
next to an ally.
so glad for
Oh,
that.
I forgot
Oh
to roll
my
my
god, you
sneak
have
attack
no
damage.
idea how
Oh yeah,
glad
go
I am
ahead.
for that.
Let
I'm
let
sorry.
Diego roll his sneak attack real quick.
Ah,
1d6.
Yeah.
5. An additional 5 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
So he again he still is up though, but yeah he just yeah, and it's
I
like
used,
I can picture Diego kind of turning around like, and then just sort of just
Yeah.
getting one more in there. Like yeah,
No, you will regret messing
yeah,
with us.
yeah. Okay,
I
I
look, I look at that traitorous swine right in the eye. You can see the anger burning within Hilda's soul. And I'm going to do a sneak attack and I'm going to aim not for his heart but for his lung, and hopefully he'll drown his own blood. 12 plus 3,
you
3,
hit.
yes,
Yeah,
3.
he has.
Sneak attack with a rapier. And like, if possible, for him to drown his own blood. In my head canon, if I kill him, this is what happens. And 5 plus 2, 7. And do I add my dexterity?
Yeah, yeah. To your if you're doing a finesse weapon, I think you said rapier. So yeah,
Yeah, 7 plus 3, 10.
yeah. So you're able to kind of accomplish as you said. You go. Is he's trying to sort of cry out, but then he just and all of his breath comes out, and Ned
I look
falls
at
right in
his
front
eyes
of
when
you.
he dies.
He's down. Um, that then
Great.
takes us to Melanine. You, I'm gonna deem that you're able to move where you want to move, and you're on you're prone right now, but you have how many hit points did you get back?
8.
Okay, yeah, so you're back up with 8 hit points. So you uh, uh, oh yeah, you're able to see the screen. Okay, I didn't know. I have to remember it's Dudley. Dudley, let me know if I need to explain something better, okay? About the scene, just tell me, okay?
All right, will do.
Okay, so Malene, because you got base 5, 10. So what? They're all over here in this room. They just knocked Ned down. So
Okay, so I am going to also
you could also
walk
run
in.
away if you want. Go and be
No,
like,
I don't run.
y'all left me for dead. I'll see you later.
So I am going to go into the room and
Yeah,
attack the bandit.
so you're able to occupy this space that Ned was, and you can take a shot at this bandit. these have good good hit points, but they don't have very high armor classes.
Works for me.
Hmm.
So I rolled 17 to hit,
Yes, you hit.
and I did 15 damage.
And Mullane is
Damn.
back in town. So Mullane, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
I'm just gonna hack right at his, cut it clean off.
Yeah. So he just goes. That's I mean that's like his. He just this door
He
opens.
just goes
Diego and
down.
Hildar take out Ned. Mullane jumps from the back, and this bandit. He's all this. He's seeing it so fast, and it's just he is gone. He is no more. Um, and then that takes us to Diego. So Diego, this is what you see from where you're standing. You saw the door burn away. Ned was there. You saw Diego and Hildar take out Ned. You saw Mullane run in and knock this bandit out. And you can see in the back. Here, I'll describe to you what you see because you all actually can see this now. Um, so you guys can see, uh, unlike the barracks, which is the rooms that y'all came from with all the beds and by the way, there are still 9 more lockers in the bed, just to let you guys know. Um, unlike the barracks, this small room holds comfortable furnishings, and it appears to be well cared for. A comfortable looking bed in the northwest corner has a wooden locker at its foot. A small wooden table stands against the east wall with a padded leather chair beside it. On the table is a brass 3-branch candlestick with 3 burning candles that provides the room bright light. The candles are not completely burned away. Under the table is a small wooden box and an unlit bullseye lantern with a movable shutter. Remember, Diego, y'all saw in the upper room overlooking the open? This is another lamp just like that. Um, on the shelf sits 3 books in the northeast corner, and in the northeast corner you see a wooden wardrobe. Melaine, remember when you were going through the wardrobes?
Mm-hmm.
And you also see the body of Ned mangled on the ground and the body of a bandit mangled on the ground. In the corner, you can see you see this figure kind of cowering a little bit in the corner, and he appears to um, he appears to be a tall man with a shaved head, and he has piercing green eyes, so his eyes are kind of glowing green, um, and he looks at you, and he's in robes, and he looks at you as you're there, Diego, and he says, ah, please, please spare Sanibelt, spare Sanibelt's life, and you can be part of the reward. So
Ooh, what's the reward?
that's how Diego's saying, and he says, "Oh, y'all," and he says, "There's," he says, we've been searching, we've been looking for this," and he describes to you, he describes to you that they have been searching for this alchemist chamber, and they've been unable to find it. Um, and he believes it holds an item of great power. And he says, and he looks at you when you kind of, when he makes this offer, and you sort of, kind of like, okay, I'm listening. And then he kind of looks at you with a weird expression on his face, and he said, "Are you not from the? Have you not been sent by the township of Saltmarsh?
I mean, yes, but no, but yes.
And so every time you say yes, you can see him sort of have fear in his eyes and he cowers back. And when you say no, his eyes light up and he kind of has a little uh kind of whittling his fingers. And so when you say yes, no, yes, you see him change his demeanor based on whether you say yes or no. When you say that you are from Saltmarsh, he tends to be scared. When you say you're not from Saltmarsh, he tends to be excited. Excited. So that's sort of the response you're getting.
Okay.
And Sanibel says, "How did how did you how did you come? You discovered our hideout. You discovered everything. How did you were you not sent here?"
Hold
Yes.
on. Am I
This is
listening to this?
obviously divine intervention for us to be here.
Oh, go ahead, Hildar.
Am I listening to this?
Yes, yeah.
I
Everyone
just
is at
said
the door,
Diego.
and you all saw this. You saw him cowering, and Diego, instead of sort of attacking, she's kind of had a conversation when he kind of made an offer to you.
I
So yeah,
just look
y'all
at
are all
Diego
hearing
like
this.
I don't say, but my expression says
This is
everything. What
sorry.
everything is talking about.
Yes. This is Dudley, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. What have I been saying?
Diego.
Uh Diego, yeah.
See, Sarah's not here to fix me, so okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Okay, go ahead, Diego. I'm sorry. I mean, don't Dudley. Go ahead, Dudley. Is that DM bias? So,
I
somebody was
wouldn't know.
yeah, somebody was complaining about that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Dudley. It's because you don't have your icon on the screen. It's because when I look at roll
Right?
20, I don't see your picture.
I'm sorry, my computer is inept.
It's all good. We just have to
Okay.
get sponsors.
Right. um yeah, so I see that
Yeah.
that
He's,
he that he does his thing there, and he whispered to the other guys, he's like, hey, what should we do? He's obviously scared of us if we're from Saltmarsh.
Kill him.
I don't give a fuck what he thinks or says. Gilligos is dead because of him. We were almost
No, no,
killed
no,
because of
Diego's
him.
alive. But at the same time, yeah, he did thing, but
Or we can
we could
tie him
take him
up.
as a prisoner. Yeah.
I like this idea.
Listen, Hildar, do not let him go again.
I'm sorry,
Again.
I forgot there were more of them. I didn't think they would come after us so soon. I thought they were running away. And we could find out what was happening.
so
Shortly after.
as you make the comment, we can tie him up. Then he says, "You'll never get me," and he makes a dash for it. So let's see here: 5, 10,
Opportunity
15,
attack!
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and yes, every single one of you are able to
Okay.
get. I'm just going to go in the order that we have. Well, here I tell you what, Dudley, you were up, so go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Cut him.
Right. Hold on. I'm gonna try to, I guess, tackle him.
Oh, tackle. Well, it's an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Um,
okay, okay. So,
I can look up the mechanics on it later. I don't know, Diego. When you do an attack of opportunity, I don't think you get a sneak attack. Do you? It's just normal attack, isn't it?
It's just normal attack
Yeah,
when
I think
sneak
with an attack of
because it's a
opportunity.
reaction. It's not an
Yeah,
action.
yeah, guys, you kind of get like a swipe with your weapon basically, and I think it even has to be a melee. I think I don't know, but Yeah, just take your swipe
Well,
at him.
unless you have Warcaster. If you have Warcaster, you can
You can, but right.
attack with a spell.
Okay, yeah, it's got to be
Okay.
like a yeah. What'd you?
All right, I'm gonna try to hit him with my mace then.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Give me a second
Wow, a
here.
cleric with a mace. Good deal.
Right?
Yeah, usually I always try to min max everything and like I'm a cleric and I have a two-handed giant war axe with full plate armor and I'm a dragon.
Does a 13 hit?
I tell you guys, these folks ain't got a lot. Yeah, you can tell. You guys could see that he's sort of in like wizard type garb, and yes, you do hit. So what do you do?
All right. Uh, 3 points of damage.
Yeah. So you nick him as he's passing you, and then Trix is still hiding in the. She's
The
still hiding in the.
fireplace.
Yeah, Trix thought you guys were all dead, so she ran to hide. Diego, you're up. So he's running past you, Diego.
All right. Oop, nope, that doesn't hit. I'm assuming it doesn't hit. It's where is it? Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, 8 doesn't.
Yeah. Doesn't
Okay,
hit.
so he,
Wait, are
yeah,
the
he's
parody everything?
so yeah, he slips right past Diego and Hildar. He's right by you.
Okay, so let's go. Oh yeah. I'll let you guess by the oh yeah.
Sounds like a nat 1 to me.
That's 20.
Oh, okay, go for it. So you roll your damage twice.
7 plus 3.
All right, so that's 10 points
Yeah,
plus your dexterity modifier, which I think is 3, right?
yeah,
So you
that's
do.
a no. 7. Oh yeah,
So you do.
7 plus 3, and my no. Oh, I messed up the maths. Sorry.
It's okay. I think you did 7 on the first roll, 3 on the next one, and then you add your dexterity
No,
modifier.
I made 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I roll again?
Let's just take the 13. We'll take that.
Okay.
All right, so you hit him for 13, and then we're at Melanine with your. Uh, see if he can survive. Melanine. Not very many people have.
21 to hit.
Oh, I was fixing to say. I thought you were like 21 damage. Yeah, that hits.
10 damage.
Okay. So yeah, he is still up, and we are at oh wait, I think Dudley, you went first, right? Didn't you get the first attack on him as he ran past?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So now okay, so he ran past, and now Dudley, it's your turn. So Dudley, you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could make it to him and you could make it to him if you want to run after him. You see he's taking off for here. Okay, let me give you guys a little bit of perspective because I don't know how much health y'all have. So you can see that he's taken off. He's either you don't know if he's going to go upstairs or if he's going to that secret door. But he's booking it out of there. So you can go for him, let him go, whatever you want to do. Or now you can try to
I
tackle him.
drop kick him.
If you want to go try to tackle him, you can do that.
Yes, I'd like to do
Or you can go
that.
kill him. I mean, whatever. Maybe you don't have a lot of hit points. Who
Can
knows?
I drop kick him into unconsciousness?
Well, yeah. Well, Dudley. So are you gonna try to attack him or grapple him or what do you want to try? You
Yeah, I'm
also
gonna try
listen.
to grapple him. I'm gonna.
You can do what's in D&D as long as you use a melee weapon. You're like your mace. You can attack and do a non-lethal attack in the sense that if it's gonna kill him, then you can deem that non-lethal if you want. Just to let you know. If you wanted to do, I mean, or you can kill him, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Kill him.
I'm, no,
We want
we're keeping him prisoner
answers.
because we don't know what he's here for. He's here for the thing, but what does the thing do?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I go after him and hit him with my mace for non-lethal damage.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I wanted to drop kick him into unconsciousness.
16 to hit.
That hits.
2 damage.
And with his 1 point of health that he had left, he falls to the ground unconscious.
Okay.
So he is unconscious but stable. You guys are now out of combat.
Yay!
So what
Finally!
do
Now
y'all
it's
do? Y'all
my
want to
time to
do y'all want to
shine.
time up and rest, or do you?
I want to loot.
I
Yeah.
support for tying
Okay.
up and rest.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
guys, okay, so we can. So if you guys want to, so there's 9 treasure, or not. I mean, I'm saying treasure chests, but they're actually chests. I mean, it's just like foot lockers. There's the room, and there's 9 chests along the beds. So I'm gonna let's see. That was Dudley. So I'm gonna run here at the top of the list, and let me know if you want to do any, like if you want to check out one of the chests. So Diego, do you want to check something out?
I was gonna check out the room.
The room.
The
Okay.
Foot Locker.
Yeah.
And the room
So
and the wooden box.
in the room, you find you want to write. You want to write this down. So Dudley searches the room, and he finds there are 3 books
Diego.
that Diego. You can assess that these books are probably worth approximately 10 gold apiece. You can see a oilskin coat.
What kind of coat?
It's an oilskin coat.
Oilskin.
Oilskin, like an oiled skin coat.
Okay.
And its sleeves contain numerous pockets. As you're kind of going through the pockets, you see that these are all empty. And then let me run real quick to Hildar. Hildar, do you want to search the room also, or do you want to search one of the lockers?
Can I search the huge locker that seems to be in the room?
Yeah, the
This one.
Okay, yeah, give me a
Hold on.
give me a give me an investigation check. 10. Okay.
Then, let me see if I get any bonus for intelligence, but I think I don't. 11.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you find a small wooden box that holds 12 candles, flint and steel. Now we're at Melanane. Do you want to search the room? You want to search the beds?
So I would like to pull out 2 of Ned's as a trophy.
Ned's what?
I want Ned's teeth.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I'll
Okay. Yeah. So you have that. You're able to get as many of those as you wanted.
I'll just take 2.
And
I'm gonna make earrings out of it.
Yeah. So then that takes us to Dudley. You have the room. You have the boxes outside. Can I assume that you tied up Sildar? Or not Sildar,
Yes,
Sanibel, sorry.
we tied him up
Wrong module.
with items so tightly.
Okay, I'm gonna say that he's tied up to this chair here. Okay, so go. So Dudley, what did you say you wanted to search?
Is this Dudley or Diego?
Dudley, cleric, cleric
Okay.
Dudley.
Yes, I searched the lockers in the big room there with the beds.
Okay, all right. So if you go to all right, so there's 10 lockers. Number 10 has already been searched. If you go for number 9, um, roll me a d4.
2.
All right, let's see. Okay, you find in that that it's full of like strangely enough, it's literally full of socks. Like just packed full of socks. Okay, and that was all right, let's see. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a nightmare to keep up with all this. Okay,
Yeah, socks. I grab a couple.
yeah. And then we're at Diego, the rogue. Your turn. So if you want to continue, you can see that they found some things. You can continue to search the room if you want. You can also do an intelligence investigation check, sorry, if you want.
For the room?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's cocked. It's worse. Yeah, it's a 9 for investigation.
Yeah, so you as you're looking through the
Bad dice.
through the room and looking at various things, um you assess. You don't really see anything. There's nothing really else that kind of comes to any kind of importance to you. Hildar, it's your go.
So basically, we searched almost all the chests, right? Or all of them.
Yeah, you opened up the one and you found what you did. So I mean, you can.
Oh, that is this one, right? This is the chest.
That's a wardrobe. He already got the cloak out of that.
Oh.
Everything's pretty much open now. There's not really.
So I sit next to the chair, in front of the chair that we tied some ballet to, and I'm just playing with my daggers. When he wakes up, the first thing he will see is a very, very angry Drow playing with a dagger. That's the sort of sight I would like to wake up to.
Next to Sildar? Okay. All right. So I put Sildar over there for you. Okay, so now we're back up to Mullane. It's all right. So you got your teeth. Do you want to check out the boxes, or what do you want to do? Right now, there's 7 boxes left.
Oh, I didn't know there was boxes left, but now it's done.
Outside.
I'll check one of the boxes.
Okay, roll me a d4.
4.
Okay, you find in the third chest over, you can find 10 gold pieces.
Sweet.
And now we are up to
Which chest? What chest number was
okay.
that?
So if you're looking next to Dudley, there's a green bed, a blue bed, a red bed, and that the red bed is where she found that. And then now, because I'm just for the sake of simplicity, I'm just having you guys go down the line. So yeah, there's still 6 beds left. And yeah, now let's see, that was Melanine, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Dudley, the cleric, you're up. So you can search a chest or whatever else you want to do. Y'all also have that door that says danger.
I know, but that door can wait.
I don't know if y'all want to rest before you open that door or what, but I just wanted to point that out.
So I'm just here with a armful of socks and everything, and I'm just
Yeah.
going to the next locker.
Yeah, sure. Roll a 1d4.
Fuck. One.
Okay, you
Oh,
find a potion of healing.
Ooh, neat. I'll take that.
All right, and now we're at Diego. You're up. So yeah, there's still 5 foot lockers left,
Well, then I guess I will go for number 6.
or it'd be number 5 now.
Number 5.
Yeah, there's 5 left. What did I say?
Okay.
Did
Then
I
I
say?
missed one in this countdown.
Yeah, there was
So one was the healing
the first
potion.
one. Trix got. Trix got the
Yeah,
first one.
healing
Then there was one that had socks. There was
socks.
one that had gold and one that had a potion of healing. And then wait, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, we should be on 5. 9, 8, 7.
10,
Oh, I
9,
see.
8,
I
7.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Diego. I You're right. We are on 6. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I
man.
just wanted to make sure because I'm trying to keep track for you.
I had deducted the one that Trix took, and then I did it again when I
Oh,
numbered it out.
okay.
So yeah, you're right. We're on number
Okay.
6. Okay, go
All
ahead,
right.
man.
So yeah, just to roll a d4.
D4, yeah.
4.
And you discover 10 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
And that then takes us to Hildar. Your turn. There are 5 footlockers left.
I noticed that I overlooked 5 foot lockers, and so I opened one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And after opening and taking whatever is inside, if it's interesting, I go back to sitting on the chair and playing with my knife.
Oh, that's fine. So give me roll a D4.
3.
Okay, you actually find similar to when Diego found. I mean, sorry, Dudley. Similar to when Dudley found a footlocker that was full of socks. You are pleased to find that this one is full of underwear.
Oh, nice.
It was
Lots
I
of
didn't
sweet. Free
lots of
underwear.
lacy underwear. But it's not
like
like
the
it's not
underwear.
like lacy women's underwear, it's like lacy male underwear.
That's disturbing.
My
Ooh, I
favorite
support
type.
this.
Yeah. So and then
Diego
it's
takes a pair.
yeah. Yeah. And it's able to be whatever you imagine it to be. That's what you found.
I mean,
Maylene
I li-
takes 2
hold
pair.
on just a second.
I like to
I
imagine
take
it
one.
as like German lederhosen. Like
I take one.
yeah.
Look at it with a face of what the heck. And then I put it back like I didn't know surface people were
Yeah.
into this kind of weird
So there
stuff.
so there's 4 so Melanine you're up and there's 4 lockers left.
Well, I'm going to take 2 pairs of underwear.
Able to
And
do that.
then I am going to check one of the chests.
Yeah, so just roll a d4.
1.
And you are actually discover a potion of healing. That then takes us to make sure I get Dudley. You're up. There's 3 chests left.
There we go, Dudley. I'm gonna grab some more underwear, and then I'm going to go to the next chest. And
Honestly,
I got a 3.
Okay, so
Hilda
on it. So when you
is
open
likely
this one,
scared of you now.
this this chest, you actually discover this full of lacy women's underwear.
Oh yeah, jackpot! I grabbed like another armful, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like
Hilda is
"Roll
looking
this."
at us like, what does he plan to do with those?
The
And
goddess Tamora grants us with pleasures.
yeah. And then we're at let's see, that was Dudley. Now we're back up to Diego. There are 2
He's looking,
chests left.
wide-eyed, like, what does she plan to do with other people's underwear?
Yeah.
She's scaring me.
So there's 2 chests left if I did
Hey,
it
it's
right.
all free.
I think Dudley, are we on chest
We're at chest number 2.
you know what? I was fair because that time I called you Dudley. Yes. So I'm balanced. I'm a balanced DM.
Yeah.
Favoritism to all. Um,
So I'll open chest number 2 and we'll
number
see
two.
what's
Okay.
inside. All right, 1d4, right, baby. 1.
You found a potion of healing.
Oh, I was hoping I'd roll that 1. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of I do that because I get excited when I have players go, I won! I got a
Yeah, no,
1!
finally we're happy over a 1.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, God, I got a 1.
Yeah, you're like, yes! They're like, what?
I'll I'll be
Okay.
right back. My son's awake.
Yeah, no problem. Hildar, you're up.
I open the remaining chest, hoping not to find any underwear or weird stuff because I know now that surfaces can be weirdos. And after looking what's inside and taking it, if it's interesting for me, I go back to playing with my knife. I'm waiting for a hostage to wake up.
Okay, what'd you roll?
Achoo!
A 2. Okay, so you're lucky. It's depending on how you think about it. You find a whole chest full of ladies' stockings.
Yeah, I'll take some of that too.
You're like, this is awesome. You're like ready to open up a clothing store. So
I heard that it's just like.
So okay, so just to recap the scene that you guys kind of have, you guys are down. You're in this secret room. There's some stairs going up. There's a door. When I say secret door, you are aware of it, but y'all know it's a secret door because it's basically like stone that if you were to shut it, it would be kind of concealed. You wouldn't even know it's a door, but y'all know it's there because it was opened. You also see so for Dudley, uh, just for the sake of Dudley, let me give north, south, east, and west. So if you're looking at roll 20, to the north would be the room y'all came out of, the cellar. So Dudley, then to the west would be stairs going up and a secret door. To the east would be the small room where the wizard guy was kind of locked away, and then that door that says danger. He had kind of made you a proposition as far as helping him find this some kind of an alchemist thing that he can't find the hidden chamber, and he's unconscious and tied up. You guys
I'm
have
about to wake to a very
any
angry.
you really kind of have anything y'all want to do. There's no immediate danger presenting itself to you right now, so y'all can do whatever you want.
Is the door that says danger still on fire?
No, it was singed, but not, it wasn't burned away like the other.
I think we should wake up this wizard guy and ask him some questions.
I am out for that. Please, off character, please pretend that I have a guy's voice. I know it's tough.
We're good.
I'm out for that. I don't know if people here are, you know, as knowledgeable as people in Waterdeep.
If the people you're with know about Drow,
Or that, like, not Aldro are evil. I'm kind of hoping not because that will help me intimidate them.
Oh, you know what? Can I rest so I can get all my hit points back?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If you remember, you guys actually came. That's why y'all ended up here. Believe it or not, y'all came to the cellar to rest. Y'all
Oh
told
yeah.
Ned we
That
need a
is
place to
true.
rest, and Ned took
That
you here.
literal spine.
That's what y'all were trying to do. But yeah, they're now you this door here is open. But I mean, I'm just saying you're not like in combat right now. There's nothing. Y'all just went through a doozer. Like you
Yeah.
basically y'all can assess that there's an amount of beds here equals the amount of bodies you just get piled up. There is tons of bodies on the floor. I deleted them just for you know sake of whatever, but there is lots.
Yes,
There is
yes,
about 10,
yes.
10 bodies all over the place.
Should we say have a little moment of silence for Gilligas? I feel like he deserves.
Like both parts
Right.
are just the like he's in the other room.
Can
Yeah,
Both parts. Oh.
That too soon.
Okay,
just
so
tie him
Too
to
soon,
Hildar's back?
Christopher. Too soon.
so Trix is still up the chimney. If y'all want, y'all can put Gilligas on the table here. And then his head's kind of close to where it's
Stick him
supposed to
in
be.
one of the foot drawers.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Or the foot
If y'all have any
chest.
sewing skills,
So can we
I
loot the
pillaged
bodies
the
too?
dead bodies for weapons and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, you guys are, yeah, you're able to loot the bodies of the fallen, but there wouldn't be anything of value.
Weapons? Weapons are always of value.
It would assess to you that the things that were of value to them they kept in their footlockers.
All right.
So the stockings are
Well,
valuables. Dudley, you
the-
were right to pick them. You can sell them for good
Now,
money.
are you Diego? When you say loot the bodies, would that also include the tied up, unconscious Sildar?
Yes.
yeah, right
So
into his
when
pockets,
you
take
looted
everything he's got.
Sildar's body, um, you you got another note, like you did before. You already have this. It's a note that says long, short, short, short means it's safe. Short, long means everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Long, short, short, short means is it safe? Short, long means everything is safe. Long, long, long means ready to unload. Come to the ship. You knew that already. It matches. Like you
Yeah.
can see that there's one of those lanterns that was up in the upstairs in that window overlooking the ocean. Um, and you can see that he also had this same code. Give me a an insight check with advantage. I think that's my player's handbook is all the way over there. I think insight's intelligence, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, give it to me with advantage.
No, actually, no. Sorry, it's insight's wisdom.
Okay,
With advantage. That
you can
is
pick.
going to be
Yeah,
19.
yeah. So as you're kind of looking at this and seeing this, you just the assessment of the whole situation. You came into a house that was haunted. You discovered that this clearly was a magic thing, magic mouth. It wasn't really haunted. It was magic mouth. You know that y'all encountered this uh, guy who turned on you. There is dead bandits all over the ground. They're clearly bandits. You assess that these are smugglers. And Diego, you pretty much, and we can declare that you're sort of revealing this to everyone as you're just kind of doing the whole Sherlock Holmes thing and putting it all together. And you assess that you guys have stumbled across a smuggling ring.
But what do they smuggle?
Well, that you don't know, but I mean, it's like you're like,
I'm asking character, hello.
they're hidden in this haunted house, and they have all this stuff, and they're all bandits, and it's like, so Diego he just assesses to this that there must be smugglers or this is some kind of hideout. You're aware that this is some kind of hideout. If you go over to the secret door without even going into the door, you're able to see this stairwell kind of walking down that looks like it's carved into. Remember when you guys got there? There was this big cliff and everything, and you had to climb up it.
Yeah.
You can see these stairs like going down. Looks like and it's enough that you can see it kind of goes down into sort of a carved out cave uh, like area. Um, so, anyways, that's kind of where you're at there that you discover. Okay, do y'all want to explore? Y'all want to take a rest, or what do y'all want to do?
Rest.
Is
Let's
Yeah, I say
anybody
rest.
gonna stand guard?
me.
I will.
I could
Okay.
stand guard
I'm
for a bit.
I'm full. I mean, I can take first watch. We taking a long rest or a short rest?
Yeah, it's up to y'all. Y'all just let me know.
I will
Long
take a
rest,
short rest.
preferably.
I mean, I'm at full life because I got resurrected. So
I mean, you
I
could,
don't.
yeah, you could kind of stand guard the whole time then if you want. But I don't think Hildar's
Yeah.
an elf, so I don't think elves. I don't think they. I
Well,
don't
I'll
think
take
Yeah,
they're.
first watch.
instead of sleeping.
Okay, well, we'll deem if you. Did anyone in the party object to taking a long rest?
I will.
Okay,
I don't need to take long
I mean,
going
I don't
rest.
once,
think so.
going twice. So long rest. Okay, so you guys assess the safest way to take a long rest, and you were able to do that, and so now you can restore your sheets uh, back to. This is the first time y'all been restored since you hit level 2. Does anyone remember how many experience y'all earned last week?
Nope.
I can tell you, we earned 200 last week.
Okay, I was wondering if I added it all up because y'all did a lot of killing.
Yeah, you gave us 200 last week because because when we hit level 2, we were at 300 XP. I'm at
Okay,
500 right now.
okay, good.
So
You're at
you gave
500
us
right now.
200.
Way to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Way to
so
balance out
we're
that
all at
module.
500.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds right. Because in level 3, 900.
Yeah.
All
To get
right.
to level 3 is 900.
Okay. All right. So you guys, you're awake. You guys can see that during the night, after an X amount of hours passed, Sildar. It's not Sildar. I'm sorry, guys. I just ran Lost Minds of Fandevler, so I've got Sildar stuck in my head. Um,
Oh, I love. I always wanted to play that one.
Sanibelt is he's awake and he's kind of groggy and everything. But here, so everyone is awake who wants to be awake. You guys are out of combat, and he's like, what do you intend to do with Sanibelt?
I don't know. What do you intend on telling us? Your goons killed our friend. They decapitated
My
him.
my goons, they do what we need to do to help further my search for the treasure in this place. Can't you understand? And he looks at you, being a drow. He looks at you and says, I think you of all people can understand that you have to do what you have to do to survive.
Yes, which is why I'm willing to take off a nail, two, maybe all of your nails until you talk everything you know. We didn't even. Never mind. Just fucking
He
tell why
says,
you um,
if I he says to you, I value my life. Or he actually says he says Cenobelt values his life. But I can tell you, you can stop me, but you still can't save Saltmarsh. What's done is done.
save Saltmarsh from what?
Why else would you be here? You clearly were sent by the township of Saltmarsh, just like that
I'm
paladin we dealt with him that they sent the other day.
I'm just gonna whisper under my breath is I just wanted to raise dinosaurs.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I didn't hear properly, sorry. Like, I'm saying this of character, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I just said that I just wanted to race dinosaurs.
So his kind of demeanor. I mean, he's tied up and everything. He has this little kind of a little bit of a grin on his face there, and
so so
I drop kick
Diego's
him
gonna
to the ground because I don't like his green.
you did what to him?
I kick him to the ground because I don't like his green, and I'm angry because they killed Gilligus and
So
they acting
so
like
he
so rat.
falls over. So he falls over and on the ground, and he actually kind of starts to laugh a bit, and he's like you don't know anything, do you? Sanibel thinks you know nothing, Jon Snow. No, he doesn't
That's
say that.
wrong. I know everything.
Diego's gonna pick him up,
Maybe,
bring him
but
over
trust me,
to.
you don't want to find out what we are willing to do to know. Well, at least you don't want to find out what I am willing to do to know.
he, he said,
Oh
and he
dang.
looks at you and says, he says, is he said, and he says, is that a promise to Sanibel? And he kind of winks at you a little bit.
That depends. Are you a masochist?
Am I what?
A masochist.
Do you like
Yeah.
feeling pain?
This is getting
I'm not
kinky.
gonna lie, this is hot.
Because
I
Lord.
gotta Google that stuff.
yes,
Hang on one
because you
second, guys.
do.
I gotta Google what that
I'm,
is, so I don't look like a
oh,
moron.
a
Oh, my
masochist
sweet
is somebody
summer
who likes
child.
pain.
Yeah,
To feel pain.
and he um and
Because
when you say that, he twists his arms in such a way to make the ropes uh grasp tighter.
I want to ask him what's behind the door that says danger.
And he looks at you and he says, that's the one. That's one place we don't go. We don't dare go there.
Diego goes, well, then that is the one place that you will be going. And
That's what I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
come
say.
up, and I'm gonna drag him, start just dragging him over to the door. I'm like,
And
unless you want to tell us, what's going on.
he says and you can tell he does not want to go near that door. He legitimately is distraught, and he says, please, if I tell you everything, will you let me go? I just want.
now here is the
I
one
don't
last
care
thing.
about the war. I don't care about what's going on. I don't even care about. Or it says Cenobelt doesn't even care about Saltmarsh. I don't want anything to do with that. I want to be a grand alchemist. Please, if I tell you, will you just let me go?
I look at
Yes,
Diego,
of course.
naturally.
so I say, Diego's like, we won't kill you.
I poke Diego like, yes, we will let you go.
But he looks at you as you're trying to push him to this door marked danger, and
Oh,
he's
this
like,
poor
"You're
man.
saying we won't kill you, but you're pushing him toward that door that's marked danger." So he
Because you
doesn't
haven't told
believe
me
you.
what you're doing yet. You haven't given me my information. I'm going to show you to that door if you do not give me my information.
Roll an intimidation check.
Can I assist with intimidation?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah,
Alright, so
yeah. So roll at advantage.
17. Plus my charisma, which isn't low.
Well, when you assist Diego,
14.
Diego rolls at advantage. What did you
Okay.
get, Diego?
Hold on.
Hold on.
18.
Okay. All right. So what's our highest? We got 18 highest.
Yep,
And
18 is the high.
What's your highest and best offer?
18.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. So on 18, he says, look, he says, I, I don't know all the details. He says, it says, Sanibel knows that there's a war coming to the town of Saltmarsh. And we smuggle weapons to those upstream. I don't know all the details. I'm not the highest in this chain.
who is?
I don't know. We look. The signal happens, we deliver the cargo to the ship, and then I get to continue to search here for my alchemist to find the hidden chamber.
Ask him what's behind the door.
And
What she said.
he says he says we don't know. We don't mess with that door. Please don't make me go through that. I told you everything I know.
Really?
Sanibel's told you everything.
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost so good. That was a 4. That's not gonna. I believe him.
Yeah.
I did better. I rolled a 19.
All right, then good. All right.
So so you can tell. So on your 19, you know that he knows something. There's something more than he's telling you, but it's also possible that he doesn't know. I'm trying to think how to give that to an example. Um, like if you guys walked into a room and you never saw a bomb before and you saw a bomb, you know there's a bomb, but you don't know exactly what kind of bomb it is. So he you're able to attest that he's aware there's some danger there, but you don't know. I mean, he doesn't know the extent of the danger.
But regarding the contraband and everything, he told us everything he knows?
You're aware that he knows that there's a danger behind the door, but he doesn't know the full details of the danger.
But yes, but about the smuggling, did he really tell everything?
Did he do what?
About the smuggling, he really tell everything?
Oh no. He held back. Um, well, he held back as far as what he knows, but he doesn't know. It's not. Just so it's not confusing. There's something of like a grave danger behind the door. He knows it's a grave danger, but he doesn't know the details of what it is. Whatever
Oh,
it is they saw, they put that danger thing up, and they do not mess with that door.
okay, but I'm not asking about the door. I'm asking about the smuggling. He told us everything he knows about the smuggling, right?
Yes, about the smuggling. You know that their position is when they get these weapons and this contraband, a ship comes, they signal, and then they put this contraband on the ship. You know that whatever this contraband is, it's something to gather weaponry for that's not going to be good for whatever this town of Saltmarsh is. Y'all have all discovered through here's what your characters would know. Again, you know that this house was rigged to appear to be haunted, that other people have been sent here by this town of Saltmarsh to investigate what's going on. The guy's dead in the room ahead. You know why. Y'all know why he's dead. You know he got ambushed by all these people. And you know that there's some kind of a signaling from a ship. Diego knew from up in the room that there's a window overlooking the ocean you could see well. And y'all have the communication code. You know there's a stairs going down to a cave area, and you see this danger door. So y'all know all that. You know that Sildar, Sanibel, uh, he's a part of this, and he's kind of the head of this operation, but he's not the head of the whole operation. He's driven to find this alchemist stone that he believes is hidden somewhere in these caverns and everything. That's kind of why he's involved,
This is
because he told
stone.
you all that. He's involved, and it's more like this is how he makes his money, so that he can be free to try to find this alchemist stone that he's been looking for. And there's something behind this door that they don't mess with.
Okay, this is stone that you are looking for.
That's pretty
What
good for a 19. That's a lot of information.
this is stone that you're looking
Okay.
for. What does it do? And why do you want it?
The stone. And he says, the alchemist stone is the epiphany of my life's career, my life's study. It's said to hold a great power that no one has seen. And I know it's here, and I know I can find it.
What kind of power?
It's said to give you the greatest power of all the land, that you would be the most powerful. Whoever possesses the alchemist stone has all the power.
I could get my sisters out.
Diego goes,
Are you
"Thank you
sure
very
this
much."
is just not a fairy tale that you're chasing?
Please don't
I
answer.
I
Because
have
if I
I have
find
no
out,
reason to believe that it's not hidden here. It's from good. He says Cenobelt has reason to believe that it is here. I do believe it's here. I have no reason to believe that my sources are incorrect.
Kill him.
And so when she says kill him, he kind of, you can see, 1 second, players changing the plan. I'm just kidding. I'm like, where's that stupid sheet? So she
just
says
said
kill
it.
him, and he 1 second here real quick. Let me see.
He gonna turn into a dragon.
Not in a level
as
1
long as it's
adventure.
not in a spider, it doesn't scare me.
Okay. So when you say kill him, you said a couple of things like this as well. Now he's still tied up, correct?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
You guys see a couple of quick movements with his fingers, and he utters some words, and he goes for. Let me give you guys a number here real quick. So we got Diego, Hildar, Millie. Okay, good. There's 4 of you guys. Okay. Okay, one is going to go for Diego. Oh, that works. One is going to go for Hildar. 2 is going to go for Hildar. Hildar.
Poor Hildar. Hildar got hit with 4 of them, didn't she?
Yeah,
Or
but
3
you
of
know
them.
what? You're actually okay on that last one because it's only 3. So no, wait, we hit Diego. No, it was Diego and
Yeah,
Hildar. Diego,
Diego and
Hildar. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, so so the rogues, which probably makes sense because you guys are actually kind of right on him anyways. He let's see. Okay, this is gonna be okay, +5 to hit. All right, so Diego does a probably a 10 doesn't hit you, I think.
10 does not hit me.
All right, so Hildar,
Yep.
that's the first one is gonna be 18 to hit,
Oh shit, it does hit.
and the second one is gonna be a 8. So 18 hits.
Of course not.
What danger do you have with a DM that rolls this low, really? Is it even?
Well, I have died once.
Oh, that's true. I think everybody's at least gotten unconscious. Yeah, you died though.
Yeah, I died.
Thank goodness for a cleric, huh? Okay. This is gonna do.
Oh yeah, Dudley's doing her best.
2, 6, 8 points of fire damage. And I'm going to, for the sake of fun, I'm going to deem that the fire coming out of his hands burn away the ropes. He's now not bound. We are up to
Wow,
our
rude.
wow. Diego, you're up. He's he's feeling threatened by you guys. Yeah. Y'all threaten
Right,
him once
so
too many.
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna let them kill you, but now I am going to kill you, and I am going to attack him with a dagger
All right.
for my first attack. Jesus, that's a 10 to hit.
10 doesn't hit him.
Does not hit him. All right. Jesus,
All
bad
right.
dice. All right,
He'll.
and then I'm gonna hit him with my.
Oh.
I'm gonna attack him with my second one without my modifier. So we'll
Okay.
see how that one goes. Nope, that's a 2. I miss him
Yeah.
both times.
Yeah. So he's in his little robe and he's just kind of doing a funky dance. And Hildar, you're up.
I sneak attack him with the
Mm-hmm.
rapier, and I rolled. Does a 11 hit him?
Yes, that does hit.
Damn, I was one away.
6 plus 3, 9.
Okay. Um, it is now Melanine's turn for the kill.
So I got a 15 to hit
That hits.
and 9 points of damage.
All right. So it is now Dudley. You're up. And Dudley, I'm assuming you guys are all kind of right on him at that door. Y'all are in a space right now that's only about like 15 by 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
Bane? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me what that
Up to
does.
3 creatures of your choice you see within range must make a Charisma saving throw.
All right.
Whenever a target fails a saving throw, make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract.
Okay, so I need to make
roll a Charisma.
for my saving throw. You said it's a charisma saving throw?
Correct.
I rolled a dirty 20.
That is disgusting. All right, so that did nothing.
Yeah. It looked
I
cool though.
tried.
It looked cool though. That okay, yeah, so that's back up to him and he comes again with he is going to go for okay, oh. Okay, well it worked out anyways. All right, he's going to go for Dudley and Diego. I'm telling you, it's just the dice, man. And Diego. All right, so here's Dudley. That's gonna be a 17 on Dudley. Does that hit?
Ick. Yes, it does.
Okay, let me resolve the rest of my hits and then I'll dish out damage. All right, so there's the Diego. 13 plus 5 is 18 on the first one. And 2 plus 5 is 7 on the second. So 18 to hit. I think, does 18 hit you?
For who, Dudley or Diego?
I'm sorry, Diego.
All right,
I'm
18
pretty
hits.
Yeah.
An 18 hits me.
Okay, all right. So the first damage is going to go to is for Dudley. So 1 second, I got to pull this back up again. Okay, Dudley, you're going to take 6 points of fire damage, and then this damage
rude.
is for Diego. Diego, you're taking 7 points of fire damage, and we are now back up to the top. Diego.
All right, I'm gonna stab him once again with my dagger. That is going to be a dirty 20.
That hits.
All right, 20. Buddy. That is going to be 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do another one without my modifier, and that is a 6, so that's not going to hit. So 1 hit for, what did I say, 5 points of damage?
Yeah. Okay, and then it is Hildar, your turn. So he's definitely not appreciating any of this.
Does a 20 hit him?
Yeah. Yeah, he only has an AC of 11, so it doesn't take much.
13.
Yeah. So as Hildar comes in with his attack, it's enough. You can see the green eyes just kind of turn white and just he turns pale. And as he's fallen over, he reaches over and grabs the board and rips the thing off, the danger sign off, and we're at a top of a new initiative, but this is going to pick up at Melanine. Let me get a little bit of.
I don't get to try and stop him before he does it.
No, he fell and he fell and did it. Let's see. Okay, so they come
Kind
out.
of impelling him. I can't throw him to the side, damn it.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you guys see these 6 undead come out, and the first one here is gonna go for first one here. We got Diego. 5 is probably not gonna happen.
Nope.
So Diego misses. Let me jot this down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Second one is on Hildar. 11 plus
No.
4, 15. Does that hit?
15?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay. So one of them that comes on you does 5 points of piercing damage. One is on Melanine, who happens to have the highest AC in the group. just point that out. Jeez. Well, it didn't matter. 2 plus 4 is 6. Probably ain't gonna happen. And then one is on Dudley. I'm sorry, Diego. Sorry. I should be saying Dudley. Is that what I'm saying? Dudley
Yes.
is who this is on. The cleric. The cleric is a 18. Does that hit the cleric?
Yes.
Okay. The cleric takes 8 points of piercing damage. And there is another on Melanine. 18 plus 4. I think that does get you 22.
Yes, that does.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And the 6th one is on Melanine and does 12 plus 4, which is 16. And I think that does not get you.
Nope.
Okay, so right now there's 3 on Melanine and then 1 on each of you. And we are at the top. I'm sorry. Didn't we end the last one at Melanine's turn? Yeah, that because Hildar went. So Melanine, you are at the top of this initiative. So it's your turn. You've got 3 of them on you.
Okay.
And these are undead, by the way. Dudley, you can tell these are skeleton and undead. You know that.
Okay. What challenge rating?
Content.
That doesn't mean anything in this world. There's no such thing as a challenge rating.
Oh wait, give me a second here, because
As you call out to your god, what's the challenge rating? You get a busy signal. Beep beep beep.
dang it.
Y'all never heard of the ancient red dragon of metagaming?
All right, so I'm gonna actually heal myself because I'm like really low.
These look to you as skeletons with scraps of leather armor on them It's not like they're coming out in
Mhm.
full plate with whatever. They look kind of
Mhm.
scraggly. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna heal myself.
Heal yourself?
You gonna touch
Yeah,
yourself?
because yeah, I'm gonna touch myself. Mm.
Isn't that a
Wait,
song?
is it my turn?
And
No,
I
that's
heal myself for 8 points of damage.
yeah.
So,
Melanine, did you? Oh yeah, that yeah. So Melanine, you didn't get to resolve your. Yeah, go ahead and do your turn, Melanine, and then Dudley healed herself on her turn. You got
yeah.
three of them on you.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack. I guess the one on my right.
Go for it.
15 to attack,
15 hits,
and I do 13 damage.
and it crumbles.
Peace.
I think, unless these things come back. Okay, no, it crumbles. Okay,
Stop
so
trying
one
to
down.
scare us.
And we are, and then of course, Dudley healed herself, and we are back up to Diego. So you got one
All
on
right.
you.
So I'm going to dagger attack.
Yeah, and friends are close enough to
Heal
give you sneak attack.
myself, but I will. All right, critical roll. Do your stuff. Son of a bitch!
That sounds like a nat
I
20.
roll. No, that's a 4. So that's a 9 to hit
Yeah,
for
no.
the first one. All right, let me do
You
my.
got you managed to go right in between the ribs, like just kind of air, nothing but air,
All right, let me do my offhand.
air knife.
That's a 14 with my offhand.
Yeah, that snags a bit.
Okay, and then that is going to be 7 points of damage.
Yeah, so you can tell that he did not appreciate that.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, and now we are at Hildar. Hildar, you got one on you.
I
Now
attack
Dudley,
him.
the one that Dudley hit, you can tell that he sort of lobbed one of its arms off. Um, that one is close
Diego.
to you. You're right, Diego. I'm sorry. I mean, Hildar, y'all are all right together. So the one on you has been untouched, but the one Diego hit has been touched.
I can I sneak attack the one close to me?
Yes,
This one,
absolutely. Yeah, the one that's not been hurt or the one that's been hurt.
the one who has not been hurt.
Yeah, go for it.
Those 18 hit.
18 just barely hits.
Oh. 6, 9, 12.
Yeah, so y'all ever seen that movie Monty Python where he chops the arms off?
Yep.
That's what she does. Like his arms are off, and he grabs his little sword in his foot, and he's just standing there with his arms off, holding the sword in his foot. Um, and it is now. Uh, let's see. We got Diego, Hildar. Okay, that since we're back to Melanie, that should be their turn. So they get a turn now.
Oh no.
Okay, so we got the one on Diego. Ah, that's got to hit, man. That's a 19 plus 4, so that's like 23. You're not a dragon. Uh, that does 5 points of piercing damage. The one on Hildar, that when he caught his sword in his foot, he takes his foot and he. Ooh, dog. Oh, you can't see the screen. So he crits you with his foot. So even though he has no arms, he's holding this thing in his foot. He takes it and he comes up and he does 3, uh,
Down.
6, 8. Let's see, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage with his foot and holding his sword. And then the one
Oh,
on. So on Melanine, you now have 2. So the 2 on Melanine, a 6. That's going to be a 10 and a 14. Neither one of these hit. And the one on Dudley does 12 plus 4, 16. Does 16 hit Dudley?
Oh yes.
Okay, and he does 7 points of piercing damage.
Can you don't, sir?
And it is now Melanine's turn.
I'm just going to attack another one close to me.
Yeah, the wounded one is you can, yeah. So you're gonna hit a healed one. They're all together. Y'all are all in a big clump. So y'all
Yeah, I'm
can hit it.
gonna
You can hit anybody you
hit
want to hit. Yeah, go for it.
I'm
full
down.
health.
Yeah, go for it.
15 to hit
That hits.
and 8 points of damage.
Yeah, so you can see one of them beside you. You basically you knocked off an arm and a leg, and he's just kind of hopping on one leg and holding a sword in the other. He's kind of bouncing there, and it is now Dudley. Your turn.
All right. So, how many are around me?
There's one on you.
Okay. I'm just going to cast Sacred.
Do you do anything special against undead? Like, do you
No,
get?
not until level 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What was wrong?
She's a cleric, so I didn't know if she had any undead things.
She should.
Just so you know, I'm
Unless it.
unconscious. I'm okay. I'm
You sure?
dying.
At level 2, you may have turn undead. It's okay though. Go for it. They're just
I do whatever you
skeletons.
want. I just thought you might have turn undead.
Dexterity saving throw.
You can metagame D&D enough to know that probably the skeletons aren't the biggie baddie.
Yeah.
You said
I know, but
dexterity
he's in
save?
front of me and he's doing.
He
Yeah.
he got a 12,
Okay, he fails. So 7 points of damage.
and he is gone.
Good.
Okay, and that now takes us to the top. Diego.
All right. So I'm just gonna keep stabbing away at the one that's in front of me.
Yep.
All right. The dagger. First attack. It's going to be a 15.
Yep, that hits.
All right. Did not go where it was supposed to. That is going to be 7 points of damage.
And that's enough to take that one out. You are close enough to another if you want to use your other, the one that's kind of wounded, Hildar.
Yep, I'll offhand attack that one for a... Nope, that one's going to miss. That's a 2.
Okay. And Hildar, you're up. You have one on you.
I take a nat 20,
Yeah,
okay,
that hits.
but I'm unconscious.
Wait, you're unconscious? How?
I like the attack of the guy because I already took damage from the fireball and from fighting some Santa Bell, and I'm unconscious.
Well, if you rolled a nat 20, then you're back up with 1 point.
Woohoo!
Yeah, for your death
So
saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll deem that was your saving throw. The way it works, you're back up with 1 point, and you can take your action.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
I make 11, 14 damage on the fucker
And
that knocked
and
me
that's
down.
enough. So you take him out. And now it is Melanine's turn. You got 2 on you.
I am going to attack the full health.
The full health one? Yeah, one is on one leg, one arm. The other one's full health.
Ooh, nat
And that what?
nat 20. Nat 20.
That'll hit. Well, good. You didn't waste it on the other one.
And I did 13 points of...
Yeah, that's enough. And you take him out. It is and actually though you have to let him have an attack because I forgot. he got to go. Both of them got to go for you first. He eight eight's not gonna do it. Um, I don't think an 18 gets you either, does it?
Nope.
Yeah, they miss. So you took him out. It is now Dudley. It's your turn. There's half a skeleton left.
Dudley.
Dudley, the cleric.
All right, I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame on that one as well.
Yeah, go for it. So you have to do what, a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
If a 12 didn't work it for the other one, I'm sure an 11 is not going to work for this one.
4 points of damage.
Yeah. He actually
4 points of radiant damage. That makes a difference.
and doesn't that do? Let me see if they're weak to that or something. I think that does something. I'm gonna deem that it does something to him because I'm sure radiant's not good for skeletons. So he's out. Um, doesn't that make sense that radiant is probably not good for them? I think it does something like it hurts them more. Okay, so you guys can now see this room here. Light spilling from the large room shows that it's dim, but it shows you that this chamber is about 12 feet across, and the corners are filled with shadow. What you can see in the room is dirty and dingy. So you see this room here. Yeah, y'all are able to walk anywhere you'd want to. As far as you can tell, it kind of looks empty here.
I'm fed up with this house. I'm fed up with ghouls. Let's just take a look at the other's room and leave to Saltmarsh because they gotta know there's a war coming. And also, just one thing before we go, I take off Sambalat's head.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, you do what?
I take off Sambalat's head.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Head. Nothing more fair.
So
I'm just going to pick up my pile of socks.
So as you guys are kind of talking about what you're gonna do, you can sense a blue light eliminating from the back of that room, and I need this kind of happens quickly. Let me do a D4 here to see who the lucky person is.
I'm already going.
3. Yeah. Okay. So since Hildar was walking off, I'm gonna deem you're out, and then Melanine. You.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. You feel, because you're not really looking back, you're turned away, and you feel this claw on your back that just kind of across your back. And let's see here. Oh, forget what I said about the claw. You feel splashes on your back. Let's see. Okay, the 22 probably hits, and the 8 doesn't. I'm guessing. You you see something splash kind of in front of you, and sort of almost like it bubbles the ground. And as this catches your eye, you can feel across your back this pain sear through you as you take 6 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
And we are in combat. It's Dudley. You can see, you see this kind of
I'm presuming you screamed.
yeah, you see this it looks like almost for lack of a better word, like a Gandalf type figure with a black robe and a Gandalf looking hat. And
Huh.
it's just a skeletal face, and it's just this floating uh, death right behind
Floating
Melanine. Dudley,
death.
you're up.
Okay. Um, I tell Mel. I basically just point at this thing and just like behind you.
Yeah. All right.
Is it my turn to attack or
Yeah,
wait, what?
Dudley.
I'm
Dudley. Yeah,
confused.
Dudley. It's your turn. You're
Oh,
able to get to it,
yeah.
but you'd have to go into the room.
Um, am I able? How far is it?
You're able to make it.
No, I'm like, how far is he so I can stay in my
Oh,
distance
oh,
and
I see.
think
Okay,
of flight.
so Melanine would be standing at the door. You would be going behind the door. You would then be about 10 feet from Melanine, and he would be in between you.
No, okay, so
That's
yeah,
right,
I'm
because you
just
can't.
going
So
to.
Dudley, what it is when you go in this room, you can see in the back of this room. There's like it's almost like a trail of light where this creature is come out of. You can see that there's this another door in the back of this room, and this trail of light comes from that door, and he's right there. So you're right on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it. Just like, ah!
Yeah. So that's a dexterity
Deck
save.
save. Yeah. Ugh.
That's a 15.
Yeah, he saves.
All right.
He does. He takes. Against some.
And I'll draw a little bit of this blue wave that you
Yeah, yeah,
see.
he takes no damage. He takes no
Okay.
damage. Okay.
Yeah. So he just kind of looks at you and kind of like laughs at you in his little undead way, however undead laugh.
I'll
And it
fight
is
you.
yeah. Then it's up to Diego. You're up.
All right. I am going to use my free action to stow my stuff and take out my. Because he's far enough away, I should be able to shoot him with my short bow.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Which one precious is? Give me a good roll. Oh, okay, not bad. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That is going to be 8 points of damage.
Yep.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions. Actually, I'm going to bonus action hide
Okay.
right around this
Yeah, if you want
corner.
to. Yeah, you can do that. And you actually have full cover from him where you're at.
All right.
Okay, so then so when you hit him, he I'll describe this real quick, guys. What you see? You see a hunched corpse wearing a pointed hat and dressed in a robe embroidered with magical symbols and crosses. Um, Thin wisp of a beard float from its bony jaw. It raises his finger, so as he's attacking you guys, sort of traces arcane symbols with his fingers, and he says, after Diego hit him, he says, "Secrets found and lost, then found again. Your small minds cannot fathom." So he says to you, "Secrets found and lost, then found again. Your minds cannot fathom." And it is now Hildar. You're up. Of course, you kind of walked away from all this, so you would have to do a ranged attack if you're going to try to attack.
Okay, but I'm assuming Meline screamed. So when she was hit with acid.
Yeah, you know there's battle going on, but you've walked away, so you would be able to get in range of doing a ranged weapon, but you won't get close enough to do a melee attack on it.
I have a crossbow. I use the
Yeah,
crossbow.
that's fine.
15 plus 3, 18.
That hits.
Hold on, cause I forgot what I gotta roll for the,
I think
uh,
crossbow's a 1d6, I believe.
oh, but it's not a crossbow, it's a short bow. Still the same, right?
Yeah, it's 1d6 for the short bow.
Oh, short
1d6
bow, yeah, 1d6.
and
1d6 plus your dex.
1d6 because it's a sneak attack.
Yeah,
4, 7.
7 points.
Yep.
Okay. Um, and as he takes this damage, he just and he says again, "Secrets found and lost, then found again. Your simple minds cannot fathom." And he says it again. And it is now his turn. Melanine, he goes at you. Actually, once at Dudley and once at Melanine. So Dudley, that does a 15. Does a 15 hit you, Dudley?
Just barely.
Okay. And then on Melanine, wow, a nat 1. That probably doesn't hit you. So Dudley, you take. Oh, wait, I got to roll a d8. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry, I almost gave you less damage. You take 7 points of acid damage. So it kind of bubbles out of his mouth and sprays on you, and you take 8 points of acid damage. It is now Melanine, your turn.
Okay. 15 to hit
Yep.
and 9 points of damage.
Yeah, he did not appreciate that. Dudley, you're up. He just threw up on you.
Uh,
Dudley.
what am like? If I back up, will he hit me?
If you do what now?
If I back up,
Yes, he would get an
so I can
opportunity.
get a range. Crap.
Yeah, he would get an opportunity if you did a range.
Oh, hi, kitty.
He has a low AC. I mean, all you get is disadvantage. If you want to go for it, live a little. It's D&D.
Right. I know,
What are
but
you What are you trying to do?
dying. No, I just
Oh,
want to
you-
know if I can step back, but it's okay.
You can. It just would provoke opportunity.
I know.
I roll pretty low.
Yeah, except for the one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Like you have been like recently and everything. I'm at like 5 HP right now. um. Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds on myself again. Actually, no, I have a healing potion. Hey, that's
Yeah. You guys are running around with all these healing potions. Yeah,
right.
you guys got a bunch of those, don't you?
Yeah. What's the healing potion heal for amount?
I think it's the same. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, give me. Where are my? Come back. Come back. All right. I heal myself for 7 damage.
For what?
For 7.
7. All right. So you're back up to 7, and it is now Diego. Your go. You're right now. You're kind of back. You actually could pop out, take a range shot, and then go right back where you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
pop out and
Yep.
do a short bow.
Dude.
Jesus Christ, man. That's a 9.
He dodges it.
Alright. That's my only action. I'll bonus action hide again.
All right. And we are up to Hildar. So now, Hildar, you are able to get within melee range, or you can take a ranged attack, whichever you want to do.
I'll take a ranged attack. I'm finding ranged. And Does a 13 hit?
It sure does. It's show enough.
Uh, 10.
10 points of damage.
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Headshot.
Yeah, so just right in, and he
Between his eyes.
so he's like he's in mid sentence. He's like secrets found and lost, then found again. Your simple, and then that's and he dissipates. But the trail of kind of blue, y'all see this sort of a almost like a whiff of smoke going into that door. That kind of dissipates, but you're well aware that there's a door in the back of this room. Dudley's able to tell you guys about that.
Can we just get out of this hellish place
Yeah,
already?
yeah, you can
There's
run.
a door.
Yeah, so y'all just want to leave the door and go, or it's
Well,
okay.
I
What do
mean,
y'all tell me?
we're already here.
Yeah.
I want to check out the door.
Okay, so
Yeah, I do too.
those that want to go and explore, um, you see,
Why?
in
We
the
can
back of
go
this room, you can see a corpse that has the manifestations of what you just killed. You can see the hat, and he's wearing like a, for lack of a better word, a fanny pack, like looking thing. And let me see if I can get you a description of this. Um, you guys, each of uh, each of the ribs, which actually his or three ribs on one side and three ribs on the other, have actually been like dipped in gold. And you can see that he's carrying like some kind of a stone or orb around his neck. Um, and so if you got, let's see what we got here. So again, we got a fanny pack, six ribs of gold, and an orb around his neck. So anybody gonna mess with any of that stuff?
Well, I'm gonna check for traps before I start trying to pull stuff off of him.
Yeah, just give me a check of your choice.
All right.
How's that?
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll go with investigation.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
That's pretty fair, right? A check of your choice.
Sure. Investigation is be a 17 to check for
Yeah.
traps.
Um, yeah. So you actually you skim the room, and you can assess that you're not seeing any traps or anything like that. You
Uh,
let's
then I'm gonna
see.
go for.
Yeah. So um, yeah. Go ahead.
Or if I don't see anything, I'm gonna take the orb off his necklace.
Yeah, you're able to do that. And then from your investigation, you can see. Um, okay, so you got the orb. Okay, all right. So yeah, the ribs, the orb, and the fanny pack. So you're just taking the orb, or you can taking the other stuff.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll search for everything. I mean, I'm not gonna take the ribs because they're ribs, even though they're dipped in gold. They're
Yeah.
his ribs, so I'm not gonna take the ribs, but I'll go through the fanny pack.
Okay. All right. So when you get the fanny pack here, um, I want to officially say that the index in the Dungeon Master Guide stinks. Uh,
Yeah, it can.
hang on. Okay, so because I'm trying to describe this to you here. Sorry, man. Um,
That's right.
or at least it's in. Looks like it's in alphabetical order here. Okay, so as you look at this fanny pack, you can see that it has sort of a almost like a little face on it, kind of a little bit of a smirk of a smile, and so you just see it's just kind of a almost like a intricate design, well woven together. Definitely not just like a bag. It's not a regular fanny pack. It's definitely a fancy looking bag here.
Yeah.
You want to do anything with it?
Anything inside?
You want to open it
I'll
up?
search it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you open the bag up, um, you actually uh, it does look like you see a shiny object inside of it. Now the bag itself. Do you want to do anything with the object or just close it up?
And I'll take it out.
Okay.
Give it a look over.
So the bag itself, as you pick it up, is kind of small. It's only uh, like a small fanny pack size. And a shiny object catches your eye. The bag doesn't feel particularly heavy. And as you pull the object out, you find that it's actually a long sword, and it's way heavier and bigger than the bag.
Sweet. Is it like a fancy longsword or just a
Yeah,
longsword?
so when you pull it out, it's just a regular longsword, but you know that the weight of this longsword, as you hold in your hand, you can feel the weight of it.
Yeah.
When you pick up the bag, it had no weight.
That's great. I'm just gonna look at everybody and be like, anybody need a longsword? I just got it out of this really awesome
I just
bag.
need to get out of this place, dude.
All right, I'm gonna put the longsword back in the bag
Yeah,
and then tie the bag around my waist really
yeah,
tight. And now Diego has a fanny pack.
yeah. So you can, so add to your inventory um, a uh, a bag of holding
Sweet.
and a longsword if you want.
We'll keep
Okay,
that.
so all right, so this is what you guys would have got. Does anybody want to take the ribs? Diego did not take the ribs. Anybody want to take
I'll
them?
take the ribs.
I
Let's
want
So,
see.
to
so if you
get
pop the
out.
ribs off, you each rib has enough gold, a gold on it to be worth 5 gold pieces each rib. Now, the Dudley, a you see your symbol of your god also in the palm of this skeletal remain.
Could you say that once again? You cut
Remember
out.
the coin that you found before? You see something.
Yes.
You see something the same. This is more like a stone than a coin, but you can see
Okay.
the symbol of your god on it. Like
Okay.
your gods have got a luck, so you can see one of the lucky symbols on this stone
Okay. Yeah.
if you
So
want it. I mean, you tell me.
I just go over and inspect the stones. Like,
Yeah,
weird. Okay.
yeah. You can give me a Arcana check.
14.
Okay. All right. So let me see. A B. Let's see where it says it's. Sorry about that. Okay. 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 You can see. Okay. So describe to me what you're doing with this stone again. Because it's
I'm just investigating it, just like crouching down and just looking at it there, trying to look all over to see what else I could find.
Okay, yeah, you see that this is a flat gray and black river stone, and star inscribed with the arcane symbol is kind of unknown to you, but you recognize sort of the lucky symbol, like the four leaf clover that's common of your god you serve.
Yep.
Um, and that's what you see. You're looking at it, and it looks to be the stone.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone know what this symbol is? I think it's something to do with the Great Lord.
I have no idea.
If you are a woman and doesn't know, why would a man know?
What did you roll on your Arcana check, or did you do an Arcana check?
I didn't do an arcana check,
Oh no,
but
no,
I
I
confirmed.
meant I'm sorry, I meant Dudley.
Oh,
I got 14.
Okay, and I told you about, yeah, okay, flat gray black river stone. Yeah, and in stone with an arcane symbol, you do recognize your that kind of four leaf that you recognize. You don't necessarily
Yep.
recognize the other stuff, but
Yeah, I don't recognize the other stuff. I was just wondering if anyone else did.
yeah, it's kind of a smooth river stone. You know how when the river goes over the stones, it takes all the rough edges out. So
Mm-hmm.
so you
Yep,
guys are
yep.
all hanging out while Dudley's like really concentrating on this little rock here.
Sorry, I do not know what that is.
Can I take a rest?
Well,
can we get out of here,
yeah,
please?
give me just a second. We're almost done. Do you?
I do
Okay.
whatever you want
So
to just
are y'all
get
going
out of
to
the
are y'all
house.
done with the room or
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm just crouching down, staring at this rock with my pile of socks in my arms.
do, you-
Take it.
y'all can like take it.
Okay, I take the rock. How big is the rock? Sorry.
It's actually kind of a small river stone. Um, let's see.
Ladies, can we please get out of here? I do whatever you just please let's get out of this place. I
Okay,
can't
yeah. So you guys so here's what you guys have going on where you are. There's stairs going up. There's some kind of stairs kind of going to the cave thing. That y'all can go through the room you came through, and there's stairs going up. So, what do you guys want to do? You know that there's obviously some kind of town. Now, by now, y'all are aware there is some town called Saltmarsh around, and y'all busted up some kind of smuggling something. And
Yeah. I
something,
take the
and then
rock
some,
and
and they
I'm
were,
just.
yeah, and y'all know they were smuggling something that would harm this town.
I think we should investigate more to see what this weapon is, so we can maybe stop it.
please can we go to Saltmarsh just to get a ship back to Waterdeep? I don't care. Let's just get out of here, I beg you.
All right, let me run through. I'm going to run through your order here, and kind of as sort of an action of the night. Let me see what you guys want to do. So, Diego, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna do a long rest, but I mean, there's still stuff in the house I'd like to check out. But I mean, it's up to the group.
Yeah.
So, I say we take a long rest in
And
this dining hall with all the beds because it's the easiest place to kind of keep an eye on.
yeah.
I support this.
Okay.
I third it.
All right. And so, all right, Hildar. So everybody wants to stay and go to sleep.
I begrudgingly
Agree. Yeah.
Do what Dudley suggests.
I
But I'm like
agree in
very
protest.
apprehensive. I just can't take this place anymore, and it's visible.
Okay.
I hand Rildar a pair of socks and says, "It'll be okay. We got nice clean socks."
So okay, so our okay, so I'll assume you guys do that. Everybody um lays down for one more one more long rest, and if y'all will hold on just a second, and that concludes our stream for tonight.